This is Brickhead Boy Toy Reviews, and this is my kitchen counter. I got this Sluban set from AliExpress, and this is actually the third time ordering. First time was on eBay a couple years ago, and got my money back. Shipper didn't ship. Second time was on AliExpress, same situation. Third time's a charm, so I finally ordered again and received it. So this is one of the older Sluban sets that's been around for a long time, probably 15 years. So 2009, 2010, this was around, and I believe this is a Oxford bootleg, so direct copy of Oxford. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is. And you can see these are the Oxford bootleg figures. There's an updated version, which I thought I bought, but no, these are the Oxford old minifigs, and the new version just has the Sluban minifigs, but same exact set. And just opening the set, it smells like soil. So yeah, it smells like dirt. So I'm not sure if they use the old plastic, but you can see the 3M on these, the molding. So hopefully it's the updated Sluban plastic and bricks. Anyways, this has 1,086 pieces, and you get a cool little headquarters. And this here, this tank is, of course, I have the Oxford version of this tank. And here's your old rubber tracks. You have netting. And going old school, none of these bags are numbered, so you got to open every single bag to build and find the pieces. So that's what I smell. You can see it's wet on the tile or plate. So first impressions, the brick quality is not as good as modern Sluban sets. They feel more like the old Enlighten and Sluban. They were very similar back in the day, so there's a lot of pressure to put the blocks together, and there's some warping when you initially start building, but afterwards the build turns out well. And there's some few color discrepancies, shades of color. I'll show you in a moment. But anyhow, let's start with what we got. We got a headquarters. We got sort of a watchtower here. We have a gate, and then a little table, You have a howitzer, helicopter, ambulance. You have a somewhat of a Jeep. And your tank, which of course I had to use Brickmania track links because these would not fit. They shrank. They've been sitting probably for so long that they shrank. And putting them on was impossible. I broke one of these pieces. By the way, these are all spares here. So these are the spare parts for the set, with the exception of the track link because I did not use it. But yeah, these are really dried out. So, I mean, they're still flexible, but not to the point where you can put them across the wheels. You need like 2 inches more for this to stretch, and the wheel will not hold it. The wheel will just pop right off and break the connector. So yeah, that's a no-go. Anyways, here are the leftover sticker sheets, stickers on the sticker sheet, and the flag on here. It's only a one-way cut, so in order to put this in the back of the flag, you'd have to cut it the other way. So they're just all the same shaping. Of course, you have these crosses, these red crosses to put on the soldiers' helmets for the medical vehicle, for the ambulance. And you have some camo and unused extra stickers here. So you have some decent stickers. So according to the pictures on the instruction book and pictures on the web, I took the stickers and put them on where they're supposed to go. So the only extra stickers I use is this here, which is not on there. So that's an extra sticker. I thought it looked plain without it, so I put it on. The instruction book is good. I mean, this is old. It just shows you the number of pieces and what you need. Very simple, like the way it's supposed to be. When building this, I went out of order from the instruction book. I went straight for the biggest thing to build to the smallest. So I built the headquarters first to get rid of all the big pieces so the small pieces would be more visible. And then I moved to the more medium-sized ones and then the smaller sets. So anyways, let's continue on. But anyhow, the only accessories you get are pretty much a briefcase and whatever's here. And of course, I took 2 weapons for the tank and for the watchtower. But those are the only accessories. Besides that, you get this table with a map. Unfortunately, it's stickered. Aside from the accessories, you also get this table with a map, and of course it's one sticker going over multiple tiles. And you get 9 minifigures, with the exception of one. All of them have pretty much the same torso printing and no leg or back printing. So these are the old Oxford bootlegs and Sluban minifigures. Actually, these were the older Sluban ones, which I wish this came with the newer version ones. The ones that look like mini dolls. Starting with the small Jeep-like vehicle. Nothing too special about this. You have a steering wheel, a stick, antenna, extra tire on the back, and it rolls really rugged. You'd also fit a driver and 1 passenger on this one. You could also fit a driver and a passenger on this one. Next up is the ambulance truck. And you do have stickers here. They are split, so which is nice. It doesn't connect the pieces together. You can see by the plastic on the windshield, not very clear. Definitely old school. And speaking of functions, you can open this back and reveal a stretcher to put your soldier in. Unfortunately, there's no studs for them, so if they lay down, they're just going to be sliding all about. The top opens for easy access into the interior, and you got a steering wheel and a stick. This one too rolls really ruggedly. So earlier I was talking about the color issue, and here it is. You can see that there's different shades. This is a lot brighter than this. They're supposed to be the same color, so bad batch, I guess. Next up, we have a helicopter. It doesn't look so bad. The only problem is the blades are so outdated, but the helicopter itself doesn't look that bad. There are wheels. And of course, the helicopter blade does not really spin. Canopy can open, but it's very loose. Barely sticks on there. There's your interior. Not so bad, except this. And up next is this tank that I have from Best Lock and Oxford and even Sluban. So here it is, using Brickmania track links, of course. And I do intend to buy the Chinese rip-off version, knockoff version of Brickmania track links, because I want to use my Brickmania track links for Lego. So I'm going to substitute these with some cheap Chinese knockoffs. Very inexpensive. So you can see the tank will do a 360. And go up, gun go up, go down. You can see here too the color, different shades of color, especially here the slope. You can see that, that's a lot darker. Starting with the smallest section of the base, we have the watchtower with your weapon, a fence, and you have a ladder in the back. Also too, a spotlight. Or actually, this is the smallest one, the gate. So you have a few stickers in the front. Nothing too exciting about this. And of course you have that goes down. And here here's the howitzer, of course, with just a simple structure with a netting on it. Unfortunately, I was not able to get the back with the net, but in the pictures, it's supposed to be going through the back. I don't know why, but it doesn't look bad. Here's the gun by itself. And lastly, the HQ building itself. Pretty empty, no furniture, nothing inside. No glass windows except for the glass doors, which of course use the unclear plastic. On top you have a couple flags and of course radar that rotates, and a spotlight that can rotate as well. Pretty much nothing else, but it looks nice. It's a nice building. You have a billboard here. Just shows you first floor, second floor, and then your battle plan along with deploy that diagram. Of course, you have these opening doors. And that's it. So let's recap. This is the old Oxford bootleg Sluban set, and been out for a while. So if you want to go build a piece of history, I suggest buying this one. Even though the bricks don't click as well as modern Sluban sets, still you get a lot for this. I think $51 with shipping included that I paid for. And this set isn't really gonna last that long because I've only seen 1 or 2 sellers left selling this. So this is an older set indeed. The bad part about this set is, of course, the tracks, rubber tracks, are useless. Opening this package smelled like soil, smelled like dirt, and brick quality isn't as great. But on the other hand, you get to build quite a bit here. And if you do buy this, hopefully you get the good or the newer Sluban minifigs. But nonetheless, I think this set is worth it. You get a lot for your buck and looks cool, except for the helicopter blade. But anyways, it's Brickhead Boy. Thanks for watching.